For more, we turn to Geoff Gilson, a former speechwriter for Margaret Thatcher, who witnessed high-level meetings in the UK. Geoff, welcome.
Well, happy to be on.
So over the course of the president's two-day state visit, what moment or message do you think will resonate the most, both in London and here in Washington?
Well, I think the message that will resonate is that they were both looking for a break. It wasn't so much about the pageant or even the business. It was about a break. Trump wanted a break from Washington. Starmer is in deep political trouble at home, and they both supported each other, and that helps them both. But in a sense, actually, what's more important about this visit is what's not seen. Great Britain is the sixth largest economy in the world. People think, why have business with Great Britain? Because it's the sixth largest economy in the world. But much more important is the fact that it is a gateway to Europe. Great Britain is no longer part of the European Union, but Starmer is very friendly in Europe, and that gives President Trump an opportunity to pursue trade both with Great Britain and with the European Union, but also with an entity that most Americans don't know about, which is something called the Commonwealth, which is the remnants of the old British Empire. And most of the countries from that empire, some 100, are members of the Commonwealth, which is led by Great Britain. Africa, Far East, and the Near East, countries that are very important to President Trump in terms of his tariffs and in terms of trade. So Starmer and Great Britain provide an important gateway to the rest of the world for President Trump.
Certainly, that continues to make headlines. Now, we did hear the Prime Minister faced a striking question whether the UK can still be described as a Christian country. From your perspective, how significant is that question for Britain's national identity and global image?
Well, over the last few decades, and I'm in fact a Catholic myself, I went to a monastic boarding school in Great Britain called Dowie. Um, but in the last few decades, the Christianity in Great Britain has definitely been on the downward moves. Morality in Great Britain hasn't been what it was. It is now on the increase. The Great Recession, COVID, people turn to spirituality. And yes, there are religions other than Christianity in Great Britain, but it's probably not as Christian a nation as the United States, and that's fairly important.
Now, we also heard about a new agreement on science and technology. Can you break down what that deal actually means in practical terms and how much it could change the economic or diplomatic landscape for both the U.S. and the UK?
It's going to be difficult in just a few minutes to break that down, but let me tell your viewers something. Four of the most important and richest tech billionaires from Silicon Valley were present with Donald Trump on this visit. So whatever one may read, that's how important they regard this deal. It's significant investment in Great Britain. Going back decades, there was also a great deal of understanding when America was developing the Star Wars. It wasn't well known that billions of dollars of the scientific development took place in Great Britain. Britain gets jobs and it provides scientific expertise to the Americans that they don't otherwise have. So this is very, very significant in cementing trade between the two countries.
It's an issue we will continue to watch. Geoff Gilson, former speechwriter for Margaret Thatcher, thank you so much.
Thank you.